Hello guys, this is English with teacher Ibel. And during this video we are going to review the activities for the week 16. Topic: Telescopes. Draw a telescope and identify its parts. Dibuja un telescopio e identifica sus partes. You could search this information on the internet. A telescope is composed by the next parts: the objective lens, the optical tube, the eyepiece, the tripod or mount. Answer the questions below.
Responde las preguntas de abajo.
Why do we need telescopes nowadays? ¿Por qué necesitamos telescopios hoy en día? I am going to present you an example of answer, but remember that you have to write it according to your own ideas. To get a clearly view of planets, stars, and galaxies that we are studying. How is it important in people's lives? ¿Cómo es importante en la vida de las personas? To understand how the universe is constituted and the movement of solar bodies. Listen to the teacher's lecture and complete the following activities.
People across cultures have always been curious about the stars, planets, moon, and sun. This interest has led many inventors, scientists, or even common people to build something that would help see what is beyond the clouds. The telescope as we know it has passed through massive transformation since it was first patented in 1608. Galileo constructed his own telescope and used it to see the moon and its craters as well as the Milky Way. He was the first to see the rings of Saturn and some of Jupiter's moons. Another famous scientist who made other significant contributions to the development of the telescope was Johannes Kepler. Christian Huygens built the most powerful and colossal telescope of his time in 1655, which could be used to see and study the solar system in detail. Then, Isaac Newton built the first reflecting telescope, which was smaller and more portable with the same power. By 1789, the first 6-meter-long giant telescope was built for astronomical observation to see Uranus and its moons. As technology and investigation advanced, telescopes were improved and made possible to see more in space. By 1845, the M51 Nebula, a giant spiral cloud of dust and gas, was discovered. Radio telescopes appeared on the scene. The images were much clearer, and meteors could be seen. Finally, the most powerful telescopes, space telescopes, such as the Hubble, made it possible to see incredible images from outer space. Hubble is going to be replaced soon by the James Webb Space Telescope.
Now answer the question. Ahora contestemos la pregunta. Do you know what we can use to see what is in outer space? ¿Sabes qué podemos usar para ver qué hay en el espacio exterior? We can use the telescope. Let's do it the next activity. Hagamos la siguiente actividad. Answer true or false. If it is false, correct it to make it true. Responde T para verdadero o F para falso, y si es falso, corrígela. A. Humans have always been interested in learning about the sky. ¿Los humanos siempre han estado interesados en aprender sobre el cielo? The answer is true. B. The telescope has been always the same. ¿El telescopio siempre ha sido el mismo? The answer is false. It has passed through massive transformation. C. The first patented telescope in 1608 was used to see the sky. ¿El primer telescopio patentado en 1608 fue usado para ver el cielo? The answer is true. D. Galileo Galilei was the first person to see the moon and its craters. Galileo fue la primera persona en ver la luna y sus cráteres. The answer is true. E. The first telescope was invented in 1694 by Christian Huygens. El primer telescopio fue inventado en 1694 por Christian Huygens. The answer is false. It was invented in 1608 by Galileo Galilei. F. Isaac Newton invented a smaller portable telescope. Isaac Newton inventó un telescopio más pequeño y portable. The answer is true. G. M51 is a star. M51 es una estrella. The answer is false. M51 is a nebula. H. Giant telescopes were built in 18th century. Los telescopios gigantes fueron inventados en el siglo XVIII. The answer is true. I. Radio telescopes were invented before giant telescopes. Los telescopios de radio fueron inventados antes de los telescopios gigantes. The answer is false. Radio telescopes were invented after giant telescopes. J. Space telescopes are the most powerful telescopes. ¿Los telescopios espaciales son los más poderosos? The answer is true. Interesting facts. Hubble telescope. This telescope was named in honor of Edward Hubble, who discovered thousands of galaxies from an observatory in California. It is located 547 kilometers from the planet's surface and can travel to complete orbit in 95 minutes. Since 1990, Hubble was made more than 1.3 million observations. We have ended the activities for this week. If you have that, write me. See you next week. Bye bye.